Hi friends, Siddharth again. As you know, I make videos on job seekers visa and career in Germany. I got a chance to interact with 6 candidates who were unfortunately unsuccessful with job seekers visa. I talked to them in detail, and based on the information that I received from them, I made this video. So if you are planning to make your career in Germany, I strongly advise please see this video completely. So the first striking difference that I found with them was there is a strong difference in work culture between Germany and India. I'll take India as my home country because I come from there. So the biggest difference is, friends, with job seekers visa, you are expected to have say 5 or 6 or 10 years of work experience. Now what happens with this experience in India, you are most likely working like a team leader or a project manager or some type of managerial post, wherein you are more like a bridge between client and the company or something like that, which is not very technical oriented. Now what happens, friends, if you are in such a position, you are working as a team lead or a project manager or some sort of profiles like this, and you switch over to Germany and you plan to continue your profile there in Germany, this can lead to a catastrophe. Now, why I am saying so is there is a huge difference between the work culture in Germany and India. You are supposed to be a technical guy. This is the baseline. Try to project yourself as a subject matter expert and not like a Allgemeinleiter. Allgemeinleiter means a general manager or just a manager. So if you are working in such a profile in India, please hone up your technical skills and try to project yourself as a technical guy in Germany. This is most important, friends, because otherwise you are expected to have a very high level of German skills, maybe C1 or C2, wherein you will be supposed to interact with client side, with vendors, with outsourced parties, with so many people, and without your German skills, chances are very less of a career in Germany if you continue with the profiles like manager or something. Another important aspect is, friends, check whether your profile is actually in demand in Germany or not. One of the candidates with whom I interacted was an expert. He was a super skilled expert in mainframe computing. Now mainframe computing is definitely, it was a super hit some 10 years back, but as on today in Germany, I really don't know if any company is really using that mainframe technology or not. So make sure that your skill set is really in demand in Germany. When you do your interviews, friends, make sure that you project your profile very confidently. Don't beg in front of the interviewer. Instead, show that you are the best candidate for this job. Friends, there is an important thing that you must understand. When a German company recruits somebody from outside of Germany or from outside of EU, that is European Union, then they have to undergo through a lot of bureaucratic process. I mean, it's really hard for a company to recruit somebody from outside. So in this situation, friends, you have to face a real strong competition from other candidates, and you have to prove that you are the most suitable candidate for this job. So friends, I advise write down your USPs and make sure, friends, you convince the interviewer panel that you are the best candidate for this job. Resume is most important tool for you to project your candidature. Make sure, friends, your resume corresponds to the German standards. There is no such fixed format for a German resume, but German HRs normally prefer to see a resume which is in German template. I have shared this template in multiple videos. I'll share the link as well. Please have a look at it and make your resume in German template. In case if you are not very fluent in German, then you can make it in English language as well, but please use the German template. Further, friends, as I just now mentioned, that you have to convince the interviewer panel that you are the best candidate for this job. So you may be required to tune up your resume as per the job opportunities as well. So be flexible. You need to do a lot of hard work for your job search. Just understand and accept this. And for every job opportunity that you want to apply for, make some changes in your resume and make it tuned as per the requirements. In addition to this resume, friends, here cover letter also plays a very important role. I have explained the importance and the format of cover letter in my previous video. I'll share the video link as well in description. Please have a look at it. And take it very seriously. It's not an optional thing. For us who come from third world countries or from other countries, cover letter is treated as an additional burden, but it plays a real vital role in your job search. Once again, friends, when a recruiter recruits a candidate from outside of EU, he or she is very much interested in your comparison of the degrees or the education certificates that you have done in your country. So for this purpose, Anabin certification is mandatory. I have explained that as well in my previous video. Please have a look at it. And whenever you send your resume and your cover letter to a recruiter, make sure that you send the Anabin's equivalent certificate as well along with that email. So the recruiter understands well and is fully convinced that your degrees or your education background corresponds to German standards. Friends, once you land in Germany, everything outside of the aircraft is in German language. So you cannot escape German skills. Of course, it's not a mandatory thing if you are applying for jobs here, but at times it is a deciding factor. So at least if you are seeing this video in your home country right now, please start learning German through some free resources like Duolingo. Duolingo is an app, in App Store you can find it and download for free, or you can even find a lot of resources in YouTube. So at least show your readiness to learn German, and if you are able to do at least A2 level of German language, then that's more than convincing for the recruiter. That gives an edge to you as compared to other EU candidates. One of the candidate also told me a factor which proved catastrophic for him. He said that he had some relatives in a particular city and he was searching job only in that particular city. So friends, make sure that when you are coming on job seekers visa and you want to make a career in Germany, your focus is on your career in Germany, not in strengthening your relationships with your relatives or with your friends. So do not restrict your job search to a particular city in Germany. Instead, be open to any other city in Germany. And even when you make your cover letter, as I had mentioned in previous videos as well, make it very clear to the recruiter that you are ready to relocate to any part of the country. Friends, you need to be very flexible. You are at a receiving end and you are the one who is searching for a job. Friends, you have to search accommodation when you are in your home country and you have to find a room in Germany. So I strongly suggest that try to go for a private room in a shared house. My suggestion is don't share your room with anybody. Try to go for a personal room. Although it costs a little more, and at this point of time you may be in a financial crisis, or you may be in a mood to save some money, but friends, this also becomes a deciding factor. If you share your room with somebody, then definitely you cannot focus on your job search, you cannot concentrate, and there is a lot of disturbance around. So it interferes with your job search and your mission. I strongly recommend try to find a room. You may even consider going for accommodation which is outside the city limits, wherein you can find the accommodation at a very low price. But friends, try to go for a private or a personal room and do not share your room with anybody. Today is 29th January 2022 and I recently switched my job. And trust me friends, I was immersed in a sea of rejections. So friends, if you receive rejections when you apply for jobs, please don't be disheartened at all. Trust me, I am fluent in German language and I have more than 15 years of work experience. Still, I had received dozens of rejections in my last job search and also in my job search which I did only 2 or 3 months back. So don't be disheartened, take it as a feedback from the recruiter. If possible, you can even ask the recruiter who has sent you a negative mail, asking them for any feedback or any areas of improvement, and sometimes they might revert back with some areas of improvements also. So take it in a positive way, friends. Don't be disheartened if you receive dozens of rejection mails. Germany is a real disciplined country, friends. You have to ensure that you follow the timetables as per the schedules and don't deviate from the timetables. If you are invited for an offline interview, that is a face-to-face interview or even a web-based interview, make sure that you arrive at the destination 10 or 15 minutes before time. Especially for web interviews, friends, sometimes it happens that the web link does not work at the last moment or some laptop may crash or something. So make sure you take all these considerations into account, and whenever you are invited for an interview, please make sure that you arrive at the destination at least 15 minutes before time. During interview, friends, please give your answers very precisely and very firmly. Be very confident in interviews. Most of the interviews that I have seen in Germany are situational based, or they will check your behavior. So when you are asked any question, please give a very precise answer. Do not over explain it. One or two sentences are more than enough, and be to the point. Especially during your salary negotiations, or even at the first round also they might ask you for salary. Don't give an answer like, okay, I'll accept any salary that you give, or some. These answers are treated as very vague, and they might give you negative points for such answers. So please, whatever salary target you have in your mind, just pinpoint, say it. Say it 50,000 salary, say it 55,000 salary, or whatever. Give a very precise answer. An important aspect is, friends, find out the exact nomenclature or exact name of the profession in Germany corresponding to your present profession. I'll give you an example. Technician or techniker, informatic techniker is the name given to the information technology specialist. Now, when we say technician, we in India at least, we do not call engineers as technicians. However, in Germany, a technician may be an engineer as well. So you need to research in advance what your profession is known as in Germany, and try to put that name only in your cover letter or in wherever you apply for. So this is most important, friends. Apart from this, another aspect that you must take care is whether your profession is in regulated or non-regulated professions. As a thumb rule, regulated professions are highly regulated by the government. Regulated professions are the professions which touch the lives of general public. For example, doctors or advocates or teachers, which directly affects the life of general masses. However, for people like us who are software engineers or regular engineers, they do not touch the daily lives of people, and they are under unregulated professions. So make sure, friends, you find out clearly which profession you are in, and accordingly different set of rules apply to both professions. That's most important, friends. Should not come as a surprise when you come on job seekers visa to Germany, and be prepared well in advance for this aspect. Friends, here the international certifications gives a lot of values. For example, I am from IT security background, and I did a couple of certifications like Certified Ethical Hacker or CISA. So such certifications which are internationally accredited are highly valued in Germany. So if you are in your home country right now, consider going for international certification in your field. Now here I want to point out, friends, certifications from individual institutions or maybe like coaching centers or computer institutions are not valued at all here. So such certifications will give you no additional weightage. However, international certifications are highly valued here. Friends, when you come in Germany on job seekers visa, you are given only 6 months time. This time flows away like anything. Trust me, friends, the first 15-20 days you will spend only in getting customized to this new environment. Then there will be a lot of bureaucratic aspects that you need to do. You have to do the Anmeldung and bank accounts and all that stuff. So you literally have less than 5 months in your hand. I strongly advise you, friends, be very focused. Do not deviate. On this visa, you can travel to other countries, but do never go to any other country when you are on job seekers visa. You are here on a mission. Consider it as your lifetime mission. So you have to be very focused, very dedicated, and do not be deviated on other aspects. Avoid going to other cities as well, I'll say. No fun, no picnic. You have to be very focused all the times. Only with your dedication you can expect a success. So friends, this was all from my side. I hope this video helps you in your job search in Germany and your future career in Germany. If you have any questions or any doubts, please feel free to ask them on the comment section. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that like button. See you and bye-bye.